Hello, stars. Welcome back to Roam With Me 23. I am Mandy, and we are going to have a love read. So, I hope everybody has had a wonderful month of August. And tonight, right now, I am going to announce the winner of the Wishbone contest. So, Wishbone contest ran the whole month of August, and you get a wishbone that I prayed over and blessed. So, thank you for participating, and I would like to announce that winner now. So, the winner is Wendy Wargo 9478. That is your YouTube handle, Wendy Wargo 9478. Please contact me through my email. It is in the description there. Wendy Wargo 9478. Send me an email with, and I will give you instructions on how I can get you your wishbone. Okay? So I will need, an address to mail it to. But email me, Wendy, and we'll get that all taken care of. And congratulations and all the best luck to you. Okay, so I hope everybody can hear me well. I've got my microphone here today instead of down here. Sorry, it is a work in progress, just like myself. All right, so it is now September 2nd, and I hope everybody had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I have been gone since last week, and I look forward to what the future has to bring here on this channel and with all of you. Please subscribe. It is free to subscribe, and you will get a notification whenever I release a new video, whether it's live or recorded or whatever it is. You'll get a notification. You can turn those notifications on or off, but subscribing does help the channel and it will always come up in your YouTube feed. Another thing, when you listen to the videos, hey, give it a thumbs up. Keeps me inspired and, helps the channel grow, right? Keeps me coming back for more. Anyways, I'm glad you're here, stars. And if you're new here, then welcome. You are a star to me. All my collective are my stars. And remember that we're all adults here. So take what resonates with your story from these reads and apply them where they need to be applied in your story. Okay. And not every message is for everybody. This is a collective read. So if you want your very own card read by me, again, my email is in the description, and that's how you contact me. And I will reply and we'll get something scheduled, right? All right. So, and also remember, these card reads are timeless. So it doesn't matter if you came across this card read 3 years after the release date. You came across this card read because there's something here for you. Okay, I truly believe that. So we are going to start with some tarot today. It's a nice new month, and I'm feeling like it's a golden one. So we're going to use some of my gold foil cards here. They are absolutely amazing. Some of my favorites. So, stars, I want you to take a deep breath. Maybe think about the person that you would like to know about. If there's no special someone, think about what you would like to bring in. Okay? Show me the cards for my stars. We're going to start with a present energy. Knight of Pentacles. Something's moving so slow. It's like they're almost stalled. But moving forward towards the Emperor. Okay. One more for the present energy. And 5 of Wands. Okay, so it looks like stars. Immediately, I found my stars right in the smack middle of this as the Emperor. Okay, you are strong. You're a conqueror. You're upright. You fight your own battles. You have all the wonderful qualities of an amazing leader. Okay. Whether you're male or female, it's an energy. Okay. So the Emperor is right here in the middle of a Knight of Pentacles who is coming in just so darn slowly to offer this Pentacle, this which could stand for a relationship, or a work situation or anything like that. And there's going to be a lot of fussing, arguing, and just fighting. This depicts fighting right here with these wands. So because of these actions, this person here offering this pentacle to this Emperor, there's going to be some arguing. There's going to be some, looks like small battles to me, especially sitting next to the Emperor and a Knight. This looks like small battles, maybe some back and forth, but there are going to be some small battles. So this is what's currently in the energy, like really close, like has happened, like presently, right now. It's either slowly headed your way. All right, so we are going to continue. All right. We are going to continue with what's the tea? Show me some tea on this current energy, right? There we go. Clock blocking and clout hungry. Somebody's going to say anything they have to. And they are watching you online or, through the internet, trying to figure out what's going on. They want to know if maybe this is something else. Somebody here, I feel like it could be this Knight of Pentacles that's watching what's going on here. Is trying to figure out, I really feel like, what they're moving into. And they're wanting to either fight for this Emperor's attention or something, because they've been watching the Emperor, and they're ready to compete. Look at that. There we go. It's a little bit better understanding there. All right. So I feel like they're going to say and do whatever they have to do to win that battle. And there's going to be some drama in it. Okay, I want to see what the past has to say about this. What's current energy? Show me something. Show me what's leading this up. Or what's, I'm sorry, leading this up? Yeah, leading this up. What came before this? Show me the past with this Knight of Pentacles and this Emperor. Ooh, there's been some healing. They're wanting a rebirth after, oh, Knight of Pentacles twice. This person just, when I asked about, show me more about this Knight of Pentacles moving towards this Emperor, I got that they are recovering from a heartbreak and they want to start something new again with you, but they're so slow. Again, they came out as their self. You know, like they're trying to be clever. They're trying to do this right. Like I said, it looks like they're ready and willing to fight, but this is the past even. They were so slow in the past that they let the cup never overflowed. It's almost as if they worked so slow. Remember I said it felt like maybe there was some stalling? So this is somebody in the past who failed to go all the way, I guess, with this relationship. They got stale or stagnant or something. It got dull. I mean, there was definitely some heartbreak here, some betrayal that came from this, because otherwise we wouldn't have it in the reverse, which means that they're wanting a rebirth and there's been some healing, that there's been some healing. So in the past, there was this, you know, advantage, um, trying to maybe slowly take advantage of something. And there was blocked logic, repressed emotions. Is this Knight of Pentacles turned over a new leaf? Have they, let's see what the future has to bring. Tell me more. Yeah. No, I need to know more about this Knight of Pentacles. Has this Knight of Pentacles turned over a new leaf, or tell me more about them? This Knight of Pentacles clearly is younger than the Emperor. So I got two. We're going to take them both. Someone who's making plans, okay? And they've got the world as well. So they plan on being successful in this, for sure. I mean, both of these cards talk about success and how, you know, things are coming together and accomplishment, because they've been preparing for this. They're prepared for this fight. They're prepared to do this cock blocking, and they're doing their homework before they come forward. Even though, like I said, they're slow. It looks like they were even slower in the past. I mean, you know, they had some blocked logic. They had some repressed emotions there in the past, but I do see some healing that has happened. So you're getting presently a Knight of Pentacles who's still moving kind of slow, but they're moving with intention and ready for this. Okay, let me see, what's the future have to bring? The future has to bring Empress in reverse. Okay. Let me rearrange those. You're not going to take action? Is that what's going on? You're not very inspired by this person, stars. Five of Pentacles. You just might leave them out in the cold. Ooh. You might mark this up as a loss. Even though they're coming back and they're willing to fight and they're doing their due diligence as far as trying to figure out what next move to make, you just might let it be and put them out in the cold because you're not clear about it. You think there's still too much hidden stuff there. You're not seeing everything and you know it. I think that you're let me look at that again. The future is too green. You're not going to do anything. The future says that, in action. You may be harsh about this. It may feel harsh. But in your mind, you know you're not seeing everything. And I don't think you want to take that chance after a second round. After the first round. What kind of an outcome or advice can we get here? The advice is pretty much what I said in that the future is bringing. The Four of Cups. This cup of love you don't want. Look at that. This person has their arms crossed, sitting there. They have love, they have emotions, they have these fulfilling cups here already, and then this cup is being offered. And I really feel like that's the entire future that I just read for you. They're sitting here like this, looking down. They won't even look at it. I'm too busy for this. Yeah. You don't give a rat's ass. And even if you do have emotions, you're strong enough to know that it's best to stay closed off from this. Okay? So you may have them good memories and a few heartstrings still there, but I think your mind is definitely, helping you stay strong. It's almost as if you know that it ain't right. Not yet, at least. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying to each other. So we definitely have an X here because they showed up in, in the past and in the present. Don't think they're going to make it into your future. But they're going to work hard at trying. I don't think it's going to deter them. They're still going to give it a try. And they are looking for success there. They really have think that they're going to succeed at this. But at the present, I have here that you might not. I mean, it looks really like a no here on your end. But, this is energy changes. See what they pull out, right? Past experience. First one that came out. This is what you guys are saying to each other. Past experience. Okay. We see that wasn't good there. That past experience. Maybe they've learned from the past experience. Ooh, admit it. That's that moon. Trying to get clarity, but I don't think you'll learn I don't think they'll tell everything. Dancing in the moonlight. Aw, that sounds so romantic. But it is the moonlight, so it shadows a lot of things that you cannot see. You know, and that where the sweet nothings are whispered that sometimes turn into heat of the moment little white lies. The illusion. Okay. Well, those are your messages back and forth to each other. Let's see what Kipper has to say. So, Kipper might be a different message, or it might just fall right in here with the others. First card is community. Second card is wealthy man. And family room. This makes me feel like you have relationships going on already, especially the community here. And you have a relationship going on with someone who's got their stuff together. That could be why you turn this X away. Somebody who is oriented more towards your relationships, your friends, family, your community, including, look at that, they're family oriented at that. See, this person fell right in between those. They're accepted, they're, you know, wealthy in many ways, abundance of love and family and, you know, a home. So stars, I feel like that an X is coming back around just as slow as they were in the past with you. However, they're willing to pull out whatever trick they can with, you know, making things up, maybe even being a little bit of dramatic because there is some fighting going on here. They've been trying to keep tabs on you so they can find out what they got to do. And this has, you know, there's that cock blocking that they're going to try to do, but I don't think that you're falling for it. I don't think you're going to turn the other way. I don't think you're going to leave this fulfilling stuff here for this cup here. I don't believe this Knight of Pentacles has what it takes yet. They're on their way. Don't get me wrong. It's not that this person might not someday have it together enough to, you know, present to the emperor, but nah, I don't think today's the day. It might be a, why now? Why now? And that's what I want to know. Why now? I mean, we can speculate all day long, right? You might know even why now. I am going to ask, why now? Why now? Why now? Why is this Knight of Pentacles coming towards this Emperor? Why now? Because there's clearly been time here. Time enough to heal from a Ten of Swords. Time enough for a Knight of Pentacles, which is slow as slow. Should have been riding a turtle instead of a stallion. Okay, I'm taking them both because I pulled them both. Why now? And I got the Nine of Wands and Judgment in reverse. Well, now because obviously they have healed a little bit and they've got the courage and strength to try to come forward. So, you know, they're disappointed and they really want to try to, you know, have great success. Maybe they're disappointed in themselves and the way things went. You know, so there was, and you know, the judgment talks about delays. So there's another one right there that says this resurrection's not going to happen yet. They're the wounded warrior for sure, but they still have courage and they're kind of still give it a whirl. They're going to still try. Okay. So stars, take what messages resonate, like I said, and apply them to where they need to be applied. That's what I have for you. We are going to go ahead and pull some letter tiles here and see what kind of words we get, maybe initials to names. Sorry about that. Okay, we got the letter B, U, N, and G. So I got the word bun, nub, bug, I got ugh, ugh. uh, I got that word. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, so there you go, you can read it. It might have been backwards. And that's all. That's what I got. And I feel like a saying called under the gun. You know, it's like pressure being applied, like somebody's under. That's what I feel like. I feel like there's some pressure being applied here. That could be why this person is coming back around. Maybe they're feeling pressured by their own external lives and what's going on. Okay, let's see what kind of charms we get for you. Oh, wow. That's why you're the emperor. And you're also the empress here, just not taking any action. But you got a crown and a crown. Look, a king's crown and a queen's crown. Yes, you embody balanced emperor and empress energy here. A queen's crown and a king's crown. Emperor and empress. Yes, that's for sure. Yeah, you're being viewed, and definitely, I think they know that. Yeah, Don't know what you got till it's gone, right? They're definitely going to come back and try again. Well, stars, it looks like to me, I don't have the two of pentacles, but I feel like that your decision is made here. I can see it, but we will have to wait and see what happens, right? Okay, last card that I pull will be just for you, stars. Maybe a little positivity, something to think about, but just for you. Okay, some inspiration. This card is just for you. Card just for my stars. If you haven't done so already and you're still here, please hit that like button for me. Comment. Say, hey, how you doing? Where you from? Leave something nice. All right. Just for my stars. Ooh, sensuality. Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. I do believe, stars, you got that last week. So the energy is still carrying for you. Sensuality, your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, and I play. That's what I got for you. Until next time, bye.